Holler.
I was dancing. How we doing?
We're doing.
We're doing something. Let us know down below how your weekend was, what you're working on. I just realized how very chapped my lips are. Sorry, you get to see this.
Mine are actually really chapped too.
I'm like, they hurt a little bit. All right. Let's see who we have. We have the Hex Library. Hi, Jess.
Yay, hello.
And Maria.
It goes.
Things are the going. Things are getting done. Hi, Kate. Excited to see you. How far you get tonight. Are you on 66 still? 66, right? Yes. Whoop. We're here. Oh, yes, you may like the stream. That's a thing you're allowed to do. How you feeling, Amber?
Every day's a little bit better. My voice is almost completely back, so I'm happy.
Yeah. Amber lost her voice.
I feel like last Sunday I was telling you, like, I feel like the beginning of a sore throat and I'm scared. Mm-hmm. And that started a down spiral of sickness all week.
Mm-hmm. And I had already had a cold and like congestion and stuff last weekend. And it like has persisted like in a weird, like clingy way. It won't kind of go away. But it's not awful. Like I can function. It's just there. Which I think is the way this particular strain of seasonal yuck is. I think it's clinging to everybody. Hello. Hello, Cool Gamer. Let's see. Just as learning how to make a resume. And what the heck a cover letter is. Yeah, I always use cover letters, and Amber
has never used one.
Has never. And I was like, I've only ever known to use a cover letter. Like, I always use cover letters. Apparently, that's not a thing everybody does.
I feel like I've only ever found my jobs on, like, monster.com or, like, one of those sites where it's just upload your resume to it, and then they send it to the people. Mm-hmm. So I've never had to... Like, I've never actually sent a resume directly to a company before. I've applied for positions, like, through sites like Monster or LinkedIn or something like that.
Got ya. Gotcha.
And I've never had a problem like finding a job.
No, I have uploaded to like a LinkedIn, and I'll do like kind of like a generic cover letter still along with my resume file. But like usually I only use the cover letter when I can specialize it to a certain company.
Yeah, some companies want it. Mm-hmm. I think I just happen to have worked for companies that didn't care.
Yeah. Good afternoon. I'm so close to being done. I love it. That's fantastic. Yep. I'm just about to finish 66. A week late, and I thought this chapter would be like 4K, but it's at 5.4 and still not done. Sounds like a me chapter. I do that. And I discovered a new food allergy. No. Hopefully not like an anaphylactic one. Hopefully it was just like a mild itchy throat. Because that doesn't sound fun. 5 pages left. It's awesome. I finished Think of Me diamond painting yesterday. Now I'm working on what?
Now working on
rolling some
yarns
into balls, since it's the way that works for me.
I actually, when I was doing crochet a lot, I don't like having it in balls because I feel like it's, unless I had a specific like yarn ball bowl where like you pull it out of the hole and it rolls inside of the bowl. I never had one of those, but I liked in the skein finding that middle piece to where it just comes straight out, and then I would hold it like between my feet and just hold it there and crochet with it coming out of the middle. That's how I always did it. Yeah. It sucked when it got down near the end and it got like too skinny to hold on to, but
It's just in a pile on the ground.
yeah.
Their website specifically says to send a cover letter. Yep. It's okay. You got this. Actually, yes. Another anaphylactic one. Oh, no. Steroid prescription for my throat. I'm so sorry. That sounds awful. I'm glad you're okay. I'm so sorry. Hello, Amy, and thank you. I'm sprinting all over the place today. Last stop. I made it to Jules, the dawdling writer, earlier, and then that is it. I've been working all day, but I haven't been in sprints all day.
I think I came in here after about like when hers were finishing up, so you didn't really have to go into any.
Mm-hmm. Looking forward to Tuesday, since 2 books are coming out. Ooh, Tuesdays are the book days.
Yeah.
Dem's the best.
As far as what I'm working on, I finished up a diamond painting today that I started a long time ago. Didn't diamond paint for a year, like since I've lived here. And then just since I was sick and my brain was too foggy to work, I picked it up and I finished it today. So I kitted that down. Now I'm kitting up the next one I want to work on. And once I had finished kitting that up, I'm putting it to the side. And then I'm going to work on editing the book now that my brain is starting to feel with it again. But like the whole last week of work, I don't remember anything that happened. I was in such a fog. And I kept telling my boss, like, I'm so sorry that I'm like not understanding what you're telling me. And she was like, no, I get it. She's like, she had COVID at the same time that I was sick. I did not have COVID. I took the test, made like twice over the week. It wasn't COVID. She had COVID. So she was like, I understand. I'm having a hard time too. We'll make it through. Like, okay.
Mm-hmm. I get it. I'm still working on book 3 edits, and I've got this much
so
left.
So close.
So I just need to. I've done all of this. Just have this. It's so big. So I'm gonna work through this.
I saw that Amy said she started Wild as the Witch. I loved Wild as the Witch.
Yeah. So did I. I think I preferred the nature of witches, but Wild as the Witch is really good.
I prefer the nature of witches a little bit more just because it's the magic is a bit more powerful, but I love the quietness of the magic in a Wild as the Witch. It's like a very quiet, natural magic, and it was really good. It was very good.
Waiting for video to upload. Now I'm working on my description. Yep. Back to my current read. No work tomorrow. Yay for you. I do have the works.
Me too.
Let's see.
I actually need to I just lost my train of thought.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Keep going. Okay. I forgot what I was going to say.
On Thrift Books, I ordered 26 Kisses and When We Collided. Books that are coming in on Tuesday. Very good. The Nike cover is gorgeous on all of her books. Yes.
Yeah, they're both really pretty.
Very, very pretty.
They're actually right here. You can see them a little bit in the thing. They're like right here. This one is nature and this one is wild.
Yep. Another book coming out this week on the 13th. Caitlin Duncan's Her Buried Lives comes out. I will be with her on her channel at 8:30 EST.
I'll be there too. I won't be on camera. I'll be in the back end doing the production stuff, but I'll be in the comments and stuff. So I will be there.
Yeah. I will be hosting / leading a discussion with Caitlin and Christina DeLay, and they are both psychological thriller writers, cool women. So we're going to talk to them about all things thrillery. Her channel is linked down below with a timer, so you can go and check that out if you're interested. And I think she's got like all pre-order information and stuff on her videos.
You guys should check out Caitlin's book. If you like thrillers and you like creepy houses and you like family buried secrets, you will like the book.
You will.
Yeah.
I concur. Yeah, it's a good one. I'm excited to talk to them. I'm still reading Christina's, so I'm hoping to be done by Thursday. But I'm enjoying that one so far too. I think hers just came out, or it's out in paperback but not ebook yet, which was strange. I don't know why, but like they're coming. Anyway, so that is my stuff for this week. That's my this week stuff. Next week, I'll remind you guys about the Worldwide Write-a-thon and my streams and all that. But for now, I think that's everything. Well, I can't stop reminding you that you should read it. It's kind of great. Yeah, who's ready to work? We're gonna do 2 45-minute sprints. I gotta finish these edits, so we got to get working. Sound like a plan? You know? Jennifer's here.
I remember what I was going to say earlier because she said she was off work tomorrow. I actually have a lot of vacation time that I need to take before it expires. So I think in the next couple of months, I'm just going to start taking random like weeks off. Probably in November for Nano, I'll take a week off because I do want to work on a new project. And I want to finish editing what I'm working on now so that I can work on a new project in November for Nano.
Yeah. I have a feeling I will be working on implementing my edits for book 3 throughout a large chunk of the rest of October and probably Nano. And if I finish that, I'll move on to drafting the other book that I had started. But who knows?
Yeah, you got like a good more than halfway through that, didn't you?
Yeah, I think I was like 65K in to the other contemporary romance. So I'm on my way. It's just that I had to stop and prioritize book 3.
Yeah, you had to prioritize book 3 since it actually has like a deal or whatever, you know.
Yeah. Just finished reading Pride and Prejudice. Yay for you! What will be next? I'm gonna be reading Lakewood tonight. Want to read more, but I'm having a hard time getting myself books I know I want to read.
It's hard sometimes.
I'm in that like reader crisis that we all get where I'm like, I want to read everything that I have on my shelves that I haven't read, and I want to reread all things on my shelves. And I am torn between the two of those. So I am currently rereading Beartown by Frederick Bachman because it is one of my all-time favorite books of ever. And the third book is coming. I had to get it from Book Depository because I wanted the paperback. So it's on its way. And I want to reread books 1 and 2 before I read book 3. And I desperately want to read book 3. So like I'm going to read them. I love them so much. And I think I'm only like 56 pages in and I'm like, I don't want to write anymore. It's so
You write such different things, so it's fine.
I write different things, but his character work is impeccable. It gets me. 4 more chapters left of Shadows of Yesterday by Sandra Brown. Got it. I'm reading The Beast by Jennifer Snow. I've read it, and it is something. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Have fun reading that. I would not read that on camera.
Is it corn?
It's corn. It's corn.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
I was like, I've never heard of it. That's why I've never heard of it.
No, it's Beauty and the Beast corn, but he never turns into a man.
I mean, I prefer the Beast even in the like Disney. So.
I concur.
And even I think Belle did too, because she looked at him like, I didn't sign up for this.
I did not sign up for your weird. He looks like the twin of who's the guy in like Pocahontas?
Jon Snow. John.
That's not Jon Snow.
I said John, and immediately Snow came out.
That's not it.
It's John.
I don't know what it is, but it's not Snow.
It's not Snow, but it's John, right?
Oh, it's funny. Maybe? I don't know. Is it?
She said morons. John Smith. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I got the John and the S part right.
Jon Snow.
But like Jon Snow is the first thing that popped out of my mouth.
Mm-hmm. There
That's
is no
close.
plot. No, there's
That
not.
is the plot. It's just Beauty and the Beast.
It is.
With
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about growing a beard? Has juice. John Smith. Yeah, I know. I get it. Yeah, he looked like a weird knockoff of that guy.
Now I'm imagining Pocahontas with Jon Snow.
I don't hate it. I don't think I've ever been more disappointed though in the fact that like a curse was lifted. I was like, I'm not even mildly attracted to that guy. But the Beast could get it, but like I'm not. I was like, can we turn him back?
Look, I think that I agree that like all these people that worked in your castle should not be cursed anymore. But like,
sure.
Can you get turned back by any chance?
Sure.
Because you were like tall and rough and handsome and like gentle, and now you're just like a pretty boy, and I'm not here for that.
Super pretty boy, like stupid pretty boy. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Have you seen all of those like reaction videos or like theory videos where they're like, you know how he just goes into like a rage and destroys everything? And they're like, but all the furniture were people. I was like, oh no. No.
I don't think it was all the furniture.
It wasn't all of the furniture. Not all of it, you know, like, but still, it's disconcerting. I say morons only because it's literally the most popular name in the US. Oh, fine. When I saw Beauty and the Beast for the first time, I started crying when he turned into a prince because I wanted the Beast back. It's valid.
Yeah. We agree.
Mm-hmm. For fans of the Beast and graphic novels, I highly recommend Spell on Wheels. I've read that. Is it there only one issue out of that? Like one like bind up? I only have the first one, if there's more than one. Anyway, let's get into the sprint. We've got work to do.
Yep.
All right, everybody. Go forth and be awesome.
Good luck, everyone.
Oh, hello, friends. How we doing?
I'm a little coffee.
Mm-hmm. I know. I've been hard candying it up. I had a moment where I looked up and I was I was timing with my phone and the timer to make sure we weren't on double speed. And then I was like, no, time's moving normally.
No, I checked it after I hit play.
I had like a moment where I was like, is it? Because I looked up and there was like 14 minutes left. And I was like, that feels like it just started. But no. No. It was fine. How'd you do?
I did good. I got done kitting up the diamond painting, put that away. And then I have edited 4 scenes, short scenes. But like 2 normal size scenes.
How does it feel being back in it? It's been a minute.
It's good. It's just I'm at a point, because right now I'm editing in her mother and kind of like making it a YA. And really it already felt like a YA, so there's not a lot of work there to do.
Okay.
But at the end here, it's kind of hard because a lot of what happens, her mom wouldn't be around anyway. So I keep trying to find places to just like mention that she exists so that you don't forget that she exists. Because I don't want it to be like an absent parent situation.
Yeah.
But it's going okay.
Good.
I'm almost to my All Is Lost chapter, so I'm closing in on finishing this round pretty soon.
That's good. And then did you decide if you're going to implement some changes before you print?
Yeah, there's a couple of changes I think I can go ahead and implement. And then some of the smaller stuff I'll wait and see where it's best whenever I read it through in printed form.
Yeah. It's different doing it in printed form. I'm glad that I am, though. I'm currently on page 404. So I'm getting closer. It's so big. That's what she said. I'm reading All I Want for Christmas, and there's a page for a recipe for spritz cookies. I don't know what that is, but it sounds delicious. You should make them.
I love it when books have recipes. It's probably why I like cozies so much, because they always have like recipes and stuff in them.
Read a couple chapters of Lakewood. That book is so creepy. I have not heard of it. Now I'm reading a chapter of A Gentleman in Moscow. I'll finish that chapter in the next sprint. I don't know what Lakewood is. I want creepy books. I have a lot of creepy books actually on my shelves right now that I'm anxious to get to. But again, Frederick Bachman. I'm always going to go there. Good morning, Siobhan. She's at work at the moment, but managed to get 8 pages done over the weekend. That's fantastic. Congratulations.
Did she say who Lakewood was by?
Not yet. How are you? Where are you in the overall project at this point, Siobhan? I feel like you've been making steady progress over the weeks, but I don't know where you are in your journey. If you're still here.
I mean, she just posted that a minute ago.
Yeah, that's true. And I also don't know, is this still a first draft?
I'm assuming since she's still handwriting that it's a first draft still.
I didn't know if it was a rewrite or if it was how she was doing it. I feel like it's been a minute since she's been to a live sprint, because it's been a minute since we did like an afternoony one that she could get to. So I'm not sure how she's doing. Megan Giddings.
Yeah, that's the one when I Googled it, this is what I came up with. Here's the cover.
Oh. Oh. It's giving me Westworld vibes.
It says It's a world of medical experimentation.
No. Immediately no.
It says it's part Handmaid's Tale, part The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks. It's a debut about class and race.
The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks was one of the most troubling books I've ever read. I cried so much. It was also nonfiction, and it was a lot.
They treated her terribly.
Awful. Awful.
Apparently, they're looking to make a cure for dementia.
Can't do it. That's terrifying. Let's see. I wrote. Nope. Just I wrote. Like something happened. About a girl who desperately needs money and signs up for experiments. No. One more chapter left. I know what you meant. We got you. Almost 1K somehow. That's great. Fantastic. Here we go, Siobhan. I'm writing book 2's vomit draft, and I've taken a break from book 1. But I've nearly finished, and then I'm going to go back to book 1, and I found an affordable editor in Australia to send book 1 to. That's fantastic. Congrats. Affordable editing is hard to come by. Affordable good editing is hard to come by. So I'm glad you found someone. One more chapter. Well done. Still handwriting. It's exciting. We will be doing extra sprints in November. We do not have them scheduled as of yet. We need to look at our collective schedules, but the plan is to do Saturday sprints. We typically do them around 10 or 11 on Saturday mornings, EST. I think it's usually 10. Is it 10 or 11?
Usually 10.
I think it's 10, right?
We usually do like 10 to 12. So like we're done by like lunch.
Yeah. And I think that'll be our goal for as many weekends as possible through November. And then I may, don't hold me to it yet, but my schedule has changed at work, and I do not now go in for my work day until 3:30 in the afternoon every day. So technically, I could host weekday morning sprints every day of the ding dang week. I don't know that I will, but I will probably have some pop-ups.
The ding dang week.
All the ding dang week. I will probably have pop-up sprints in the mornings during the week as well. And I would assume in order to motivate me to wake up earlier and start work earlier, they might be closer to like 8, 9 a.m. EST, just to like keep myself accountable for getting up and actually starting my workday. So there will be a whole lot more, hopefully, in November.
And I do plan on taking off a week in November. I don't know what week yet, but
yeah.
So then I'll be available for some of those too.
Yeah, that would be awesome. In which case it might be 9 my time, so that it's not as stupid early for you. After I finish All I Want for Christmas, I'm thinking of reading Letters to the Lost. Good for you. Not in a sarcastic way. I had that book for a minute, and I think I got rid of it before I read it.
Does it have like flowers that are made out of like newspapers on the cover? Is it that
You're
one?
asking the wrong person. I don't know.
Like, I have no idea what anything looks like.
I think so, though. Like Bridget, I think it's Bridget Kemmerer, and it's got flowers on it, like that are paper made.
Yeah. I was thinking, right? That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
It's Bridget, right? Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, sorry. I just got a random notification. An urn containing a Georgia woman's ashes washed up in New Jersey. How did it get there? Jesus Christ.
Storms, man. Storms. Ooh,
yeah, but how did the whole ass urn get into the ocean? Did people think that when you spread the ashes, that means to just throw the whole ass urn into the ocean?
Well, no, I mean the storm hit Georgia too. Like maybe it flooded out of someone's house.
Maybe.
My earbud fell out and I got caught up in a creepy real life haunting TV show. Should not be watching before bed. No, you should not.
Mm-hmm.
Have a great day. Happy
Bye.
baby delivering. Ooh, ran away to let the puppies out. Just got back. Well, welcome. Welcome. Yes, it does for the copy I have. Thank you. Yeah, I think that might be the only cover. I feel like a lot of older books are getting new covers again. Did you see the new cover for Genuine Fraud?
No.
They basically went, let's make it look like We Were Liars because that's selling good again. And let's put We Were Liars really large on the front cover.
What?
Mm-hmm. It's different.
Where
I mean,
you
it's
see
not
that?
different. I don't know.
We'll go to Goodreads.
At a place.
We go to Goodreads.
You're all going to just stand here.
Genuine Fraud is so different than We Were Liars.
So look.
Oh, but I don't see. I've seen that cover. That's been a cover for a while.
Since when?
Like it was the like a paperback that came out like a year or so ago.
Oh, and I think this one is the new one. And they changed it again. They changed the coloring again. So it's like a little bit bluer. And then it's like got like that's a horrible
That one.
I'm sorry.
That one does. Yeah, I see it.
You see
that
it?
One
And there's
does
like
look a lot more like We Were Liars. Yeah.
It's like We Were Liars, and then E. Lockhart, and then Genuine Fraud.
It's like We Were Liars big on top. Yeah.
Really big. And I was like, that's interesting.
I have the original just hardback that had like the cutting of the hair. But it's signed and personalized by E. Lockhart.
I had it and unhauled it because I didn't love it, but
it's over there. I mean, I liked it, but I like books that are told in a different narrative than normal, and it's told backwards. And I just liked the way that she told the story. I didn't necessarily love the way it ended or anything like that, but
I didn't like the way it ended, and I didn't like the story itself. But the storytelling was unique. I can't stop reading Little Mermaid and Captain Hook. Is that the title of the book?
I want anything to do with Captain Hook. I've been rewatching Once Upon a Time just so I can look at Captain Hook.
Katie Roberts
with his guy liner and brooding personality.
What was it? A Worthy Opponent was Katie Roberts. Katie Roberts' like Tink and Hook. Yes. Interesting. On Thrift Books, Letters to the Lost has a different cover. Oh, I'm glad to have the cover I have. There you go. Fairy tale mashup of Captain Hook. Captain Hook is
hot. I feel like he's hot in most iterations of the story.
Yeah. I love when people are like
the original like Disney, like that's it.
Yeah.
Everywhere else he's hot.
Always. And I love when they're like, this is a reimagining of Peter Pan where Peter Pan's a villain. I'm like, he was always the villain.
Like in the original fairy tale, he was the villain.
It's not that much of a stretch. It's not a stretch. He's the villain.
Like in the only Disney is the only one that ever said that he was not the villain. Everywhere else, he's always been the villain. So they're like,
always. What
if Peter Pan was actually the villain? And we're like, we've seen that 20,000 times.
Like, you don't say. And I'm a sucker for a Peter Pan retelling. I will read every single one of them. But like,
you do love Peter Pan. I do like Peter. I mean, I like Captain Hook.
Well, I love the fact that Captain Hook is often in all of the retellings anyway, and I love a good Captain Hook redemption story, which usually is when Peter's like the villain. There usually is that storyline, and I appreciate it. He's definitely the villain.
He's even in the original story, he took Like, I think in the original fairy tale, he was killing children and taking them to this island. Like, he wasn't just taking children; he was actually killing them and taking like their spirits to this island. That's why they didn't grow old. In the original, like Hans Christensen or whatever it's called. Yeah, Killian Jones can get it.
You can get all of it.
You can get any of it, all of it.
All of it. I know you have a dislike for Peter Pan retellings. I am going to give every single one of them a shot, always.
I don't have a dislike of Peter Pan retellings at all. I just feel like there's not that many that are
good,
unique enough. Like they're all like all of them follow like, ooh, what if Peter Pan was the villain? And I'm like, okay, we've done that. Let's do something else. Yeah. I do want to read that one that I have with that. She has that whole series.
Christina Henry.
Yes, I do have her.
Mm-hmm.
Peter Pan one Lost Boys that I'm really excited to read. But
it is so dark. Yeah. I really liked it. Old children's fairy tales were always terrifying. Always has been.
People were creepy back in the day. They're like, you know what? This girl has this slipper. And so everyone is trying to fit into this teeny tiny slipper. And the sisters are so desperate. They'll literally cut off their toes to try to fit in. But then it just fills up with blood. And you're like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Like the original Cinderella is terrifying. The original Little Mermaid, where she becomes like sea foam, like she dies and just becomes sea foam. It's also terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't fall in love, kids. That's what they all said. Like, don't fall in love, kids.
Don't fall in love. All right. That's the one I haven't read and I don't have an interest in. Oddly enough.
I love Aiden Thomas. I haven't read any of his books, but I follow him on Twitter. I do like him a lot.
I do like him. I just don't have an interest in that book, which is weird. Because like I said, I've read a whole bunch of them. But like Peter Pan, only a small role in this book. It focuses on Hook and the Mermaid. Sounds lovely. We're gonna do one last sprint. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. I should make a YouTube video just of all of my Peter Pan retellings that I own.
And which ones are like worth it?
I have so many. Yeah. All right. Let's the Beauty and the Beast one is very good. She's flattery gold.
I have the whole like little series of Christina Henry. I bought the whole series. I'm excited about all of them.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
No, we can't. Yay for Cemetery Boys. All right. Let's do this. We're gonna do all the sprints. Happy reading, writing, editing. Let's do it.
Good luck.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Sorry, I gotta finish this note.
Finish the note. Finish the note. Finish writing the note. I am happy with my progress.
Yay.
I'm now almost into the finale section of my book, so making progress.
That is amazing. I'd hoped to be done my edits by the end of the night, but I have like 43 pages left.
Considering you don't work till 3:30 tomorrow.
I'll get done, but not tonight. I think that is going to end it for me for the night, even though I don't have to go to bed right away. I think I'm going to read a little, but I feel really good about it, and I definitely found like a whole scene where I was like, I don't like the way this went down. I think it would be better if this happened. So I've got like full chapters that will not be there anymore, and like a different resolution to a whole plot point, but I've already kind of like outlined the way I think I want it to go, so I should be good.
Good.
Yeah. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy. Let's see how we did here. Ooh, we got some comments while we were sprinting. I wrote an Amish retelling of Beauty and the Beast, of a whole Amish fairy tale series.
Oh my god, my eyes are shot.
Oh no. I haven't been on the computer very much today, and this is like the first sprint in a very long time. I actually have eyeballs still, which I appreciate. 116 pages left. All I want for Christmas, and I hope to finish in the next few days. Hopefully you do, and hopefully you enjoy it. I am not ready for Christmas stuff yet, but I love that you are. 12 more pages left. I will read the book The Investigator by John Sandford for the next sprint. You finished reading Shadows of Yesterday. You were crushing it. Oh, chat jumped.
Hey, hello.
Hello. Bree was here. Let my puppy out after getting home, and I need to get some more reading done because I'm behind where I would like to be for my October reading challenge. That's one of the things that I don't miss about being a little bit more engaged in BookTube. I'm starting to make more BookTube content mixed in with my author stuff, but like I don't miss the challenges. I miss the community aspect of like readathons, but like I don't miss
the pressure of the readathons.
Yeah, I don't miss making like reading a competition.
No,
I
used definitely to love feel like I love reading slow and just enjoying it. I used to I went from reading while I was on BookTube like 100 to 150 books a year, and now I'm down to like 50 to 60 books a year. Just I'm reading them much more like slow and intentional, and like I just enjoy. I find I enjoy it better.
You're also going through bouts where you're not reading at all.
My brain just becomes overwhelmed, and I need to only take in things that I've already consumed, like TV shows or movies that I've already seen.
Yeah.
Which is why I watch like Friends or Once Upon a Time or something that I've already seen. So
I'm not reading any less than I used to. I'm still reading a significant number of books. But I find that I enjoy what I'm reading more when I don't have to be like crazy socially accountable for it. Like I'm just reading because I'm enjoying the reading.
You also mood read a lot more now than you used to.
Exclusively, which I never allowed myself to, and was very difficult to do when I was like trying to fit prompts and stuff. I used to totally love it. I used to like absolutely be a full TBR person, stuck to a TBR, stuck to like challenges, and I loved kind of having prompts to help me pick things, and it somewhere along the line it just shifted.
Some of your things were like almost boring because you would be like, "This is the TBR," and I read. That's what I read.
That was my TBR. That's what I read. Like I would not deviate.
Not that you were ever boring, but you know, you
No,
didn't have
I
any
get it.
surprises or anything.
No, never. Finished chapter 66, edited the whole thing, just got it posted and organized my outline for 67. Steroids and caffeine is quite the combo. Goodness gracious. But I'm glad you got it done. My book deadline is November 26th, and I'm getting nervous. It won't be done. Oh no, I might have to rewrite the whole beginning. I already pushed it back 1 month, so I can't do it again. Well, hopefully you're able to get that all done. Yeah, deadline coming down to deadline time it's anxiety. Anxiety. Hopefully what you have to rewrite at the beginning, if you have to rewrite the beginning, is not, massive. I don't know what you categorize the beginning. If it's like a first chapter or the first act or, whatever. Hello, Savion. I should have given myself way more time on the pre-order. Yeah, that's one of the things that because I think you do majority of Amazon, and I know that they like penalize you for not making your pre-order dates and stuff like that. So you have to actually make your date that you set. Otherwise they like remove your ability to do pre-orders. They revoke your privileges because you were naughty. Woo. Jumping. Got all settled in, ready to get some reading done. Also some laundry. Reading You're Invited. Ooh, 60 pages from the end. I don't know that one. Finished my chapter of A Gentleman in Moscow. I'm loving the book. It's a book I read very slow. Then I read some of my monster. I tend to annotate everything that I'm reading now physically, and then I just consume KU smut like nobody's business. But if I'm physically reading something, it's something that I'm going to take my time with and annotate and like enjoy. Get you a snack. My only competition is me. I want to read more. Get it. This reading challenge is just for me. There you go. Did anyone do the summer reading program where you'd get free? Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, we did.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was through the library. No, our school did it.
Ours was our school. Yeah.
Ours was my elementary school. Only elementary. Middle school changed to other things, but in elementary school, it was the Pizza Hut.
I always crushed it because I read just for fun.
So many.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading Christmas book because it was the only contemporary I had at the time. Got it. Just competing against myself. The only thing that I push myself with and set goals for in that context is my writing. I don't do it for.
That's also about the time I always give up, and no, it does not get better.
No, I stopped watching it. I couldn't. It got so ridiculous. Chatted with a former coworker. Finished editing a video, and now I can read a little before bed. I'm participating in a very chill self-care readathon. I love that. Love it. Don't annotate, but I do buddy read on my Discord server. So I stop constantly and post my thoughts. Probably 80% of the book I read, I post about. That's exciting. I love annotating. It brings me great joy. Now I want to see if my local library will do this next summer. It's only for children. If you have children, they might be able to get involved. And I don't know that Pizza Hut is prevalent enough anymore. We don't have any around here anymore. Are they still open?
We do.
Are they still a thing?
Yeah, we have them.
We do not. I haven't heard of them doing that.
By your area. You don't have anything in your area.
We have nothing in my area. I know.
Yeah.
But I haven't heard of them doing that. Like I've got young nieces and nephews, and I've never heard anything about it. I think it was just when we were kids. I think they realized that was not a smart business model when they had children like Amber and I just racking up free pizza. They were like, you know what? I think the kids are okay. The kids are reading. We don't need to have incentives. Speaking of reading, loving A Curse and Ash. Can't wait to get book 2. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you don't have to wait too long.
Almost there.
It will be out in 16 days. Well, I mean,
Oh my
we're almost at 15 days. We're pretty dang close to 15 days.
That's crazy.
It's coming so fast. It felt like it was going to be forever, and now I'm like, it's like here. And I completely skipped over the fact that the 5th was 1 year for A Curse and Ash. The 1 year anniversary. But I do have a 1 year anniversary live show. It's already scheduled for the 25th, right? Nope. 28th. For the 28th of October at 8 p.m. EST. You should come here. We're going to have a live show. I'm probably going to have some Prosecco. We're going to have games. There will be prizes. But you should have read the book. Read the book before you come, because the questions and quizzes and games to win prizes will be based on book stuff.
But only book 1.
Only book 1.
We're not going to spoil book 2 for anybody.
We're not spoiling book 2. You can come. I mean, book 2 will have come out by the time we have that live show. And I'm sure we'll touch on it at some point, but I'm not doing a live show for the launch of book 2, the release of book 2. I'm just doing a 1 year anniversary for book 1, which I'm pretty excited about. But yeah, that did happen. Which I found, I was like, I can't believe it's been a year. And I'm coming down on this one. You're invited. Sri Lanka upper class. Main character's ex-best friend and ex-boyfriend are getting married. Bride goes missing. Also, something happened 5 years ago to make them ex-friends. Mystery. Ooh.
I mean, the fact that the best friend and the boyfriend are now together probably is a good reason that they're exes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to empathize with like upper class people in books.
Impossible. I read like a murder mystery. And it was just like upper white class like issues. And it was like scandals within like Yale and like Ivy League colleges. And I was like, I hope you all die. I don't really care. Like, I 10 out of 10. I hope you all die. I don't care why you did it. I don't care why this person died. I don't care why this entitled child was able to get off of crimes and like why.
I have to stay at home all day with my buttload of money. Oh dear.
I hope you all die. I was like, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to want at least one person to make it out of this alive. I don't care. I love their stuff, Krista. Pizza Hut's closed. Yeah, they closed here too.
We have Pizza Hut, Pizza Inn, and Domino's all within a mile or so of me.
You say Pizza Inn?
Mm-hmm.
Like INN?
Mm-hmm.
That's not a thing here.
Yeah, they have a buffet.
Oh.
But I haven't actually been inside for the buffet in years. They had like a salad and pizza buffet. It's like Pizza Hut here used to have a salad and pizza buffet, but they don't anymore. None of the ones that I know of do, at least.
The actual storefronts for Pizza Hut, like the like singular building Pizza Huts used to. They don't have any of them anymore.
Yeah.
You don't have any. Gotta go to bed. Good night and thanks. You're very welcome.
We do have a single store, like a single building Pizza Hut here. But you go in and it's literally just, it's so tiny. You just go in and it's like a place where you can get your food from the counter and then that's it. It's like a really tiny sliver.
But you used to have the ones, right? That were like restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
Like we used to have them.
Yeah, because that's where we went to take our coupons and we literally sat there and got pizza from like the buffet and stuff.
I don't think we did. With our coupons, it was like the child size little personal ones.
Yeah, but like I guess my parents would get like their stuff off the buffet and I would get my free pizza.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Ooh, prizes. Yes, I will have the prizes. And I will have like Instagram promotional graphics coming up with like all the prizes that are optional.
I was about to say, didn't you post on Instagram? No, you just showed me the post. You haven't actually posted them yet.
I haven't put it up yet, but there will be prizes. I would like to see if my library will do a fun reading challenge for adults. You should. Absolutely. See if they can plan something. Now I want pizza.
I freaking love pizza.
The ex-boyfriend and the ex-best friend weren't together. The proposal was a surprise. They hadn't even been dating. I don't understand anything that's happening.
So the girl, her ex-best friend, and her ex-boyfriend are getting married to each other as a surprise to themselves. They didn't even know. Like, they weren't dating. They were just like, let's get married.
We should get married.
Or was it like, if it's Sri Lanka, maybe it's like an arranged marriage? I don't know.
Thought it had something to do with that going in, but not at all. I'm very confused. You're very welcome, Kate. We'll see you next weekend. Buffet. I remember restaurants like that.
We didn't have a Bonanza, but we did have Sizzler here.
We had Sizzler. We didn't have Bonanza.
I don't know what Bonanza is, but we didn't have it.
No. We didn't either. I have about 4 or 5 pizza places in my town, and Pizza 2000 is the only one of them I will never go back to if I can avoid it because of 3 bad things that happened. And we don't have that here. We
also have Cece's Pizza and what is that one buffet pizza place?
Just one in a strip mall. I don't even think we have like Little John's or Caesar or whatever. Like, we don't have any of them. I should say I don't see any of them. We have Domino's. You said
Little John's. It's Papa John's.
It's Papa John's. Whatever. Literally, we don't have them.
Okay. Oh my God. You show up your pizza and they're like, okay. And you go, yeah.
Oh my God. Because of my area, and I don't know if it's just like a Philly thing, but like we have a lot of mom and pop pizza places. Like they are.
That one you took me to was very good.
We have them everywhere. Yeah. So chain restaurants do not last because our area.
I don't think that's a Philly area. That's specific to your area, and I feel like you talked about, fast food isn't in their aesthetic. Mm-mm. But that mom and pop pizza place you took me to was very good.
Yeah. We are very loyal to like the small like restaurants, like the independently owned stuff. So like chains don't last here. The bird is meowing and you're missing it. Meowing bird. I love it. Her bird is talented. It was more of a partnership type vibe than romantic. Okay. Interesting. All right, friends, that's going to do it for us. We have run later than normal tonight. We're going to go to bed or just end this. And then we will see you next weekend.
Yep.
Right? Next Sunday for more productivity. Thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully you have a badass week. We will see you next week. All the sprints are already posted. They're already scheduled, so you can go set your notifications. Yeah.
Yep.
Bye.